Put the eighth down and come solve these problems. Man, an eighth?
I got Tamika with me. Tamika. What they call you? Where you from? Got any nicknames?
Meek.
Meek? Who call you that? Family?
Friends.
Friends? Mm-hmm. Friends from home?
No. Friends just that I've met since I've been an adult.
Okay. Yeah. It's the reason why I ask that type of stuff because like nicknames are unique to certain people, meaning that like when I hear it, because everybody don't call me my nickname. So when I hear it, I'm like, oh, okay, I know who that is. My mama called me something. My friends call me something. You know, but then also I got lifelong friends who call me something. But then I got people who I met like later on in life in college and all this stuff. They call me something completely different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I hear that name, that take me to that era or that person, that time.
Yeah. I'm the same, but my family call me Tammy.
See.
But only, so if I hear that out, I know it's family. But I feel like when you're an adult, I guess when you leave out of childhood, you can create a whole nother person. So that nickname, the other nickname just stuck, just family. And I kind of like that. Family call me one thing and friends call me something different.
Yeah. I agree with that one. So they just kind of broke your name down.
Yeah.
They broke you all the way down. I like that Tammy though.
Yeah.
Tammy a different character. You have any mottos in life? Like words to live by or words to die to?
No, not necessarily, but I'm like strictly like stay out of trouble. I kind of walk that thin line. So no, I just try to be the best person that I could be.
I have, I don't know if it's a motto, but I got this on me. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Lean not into thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. That's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. My bad, babysitting.
Oh, my good.
And I got this right here, Obi. Dream as if you live forever. Live as if you die today. Got that.
I like that one.
Yeah. I got it. Then later on in life, I'm talking about like maybe 8 years later, found out this is a James Dean quote. James Dean is a person who was from the Rat Pack with my man Sammy Davis Jr.
Okay.
And what's the dude? White dude, the main character of the whole goddamn Rat Pack. I can't even think his name right now. And I contribute that to that because that shit done snuck up on my ass. I was talking about some that ain't hitting by nothing. That shit done snuck up on me, man.
Wait, I was gonna tell you that. Oh! I was gonna tell you that I feel it.
Yo, that be a sleeper. Okay, what's that shit? Which one?
That's the Lemonade.
Nah, this the chauffeur.
I can't get
the
that.
Chauffeur.
That name so unique. That Super Lemonade. It's in my head.
We rolling some of that though. We rolling some of that. That's next. Go smoke. Enjoy yourself.
It's in my head, but yes, I feel it. I always know I feel it when I can just feel it in my eyes.
Yeah.
Like I feel a little bit slower.
Has someone ever given you a last chance? And for what? We used to giving out them ultimatums, but rarely do we receive them well. So I like to see how people go with that.
That's a good one.
Take your time for the roll up.
I would say I've always been more of the one giving. So receiving, I wouldn't say so on the personal side, but like I would say like work and like career wise. Earlier on in my career, you're still young, stuff like that. So I wasn't serious. until I was kind of given an ultimatum of like, basically, if you don't get your shit together, you gonna be choosing a different career.
Who gave you that ultimatum?
And when I wouldn't, it's kind of hard to say. I would kind of take it as an ultimatum because even though it wasn't like they were going to do anything, it was just like kind of warning me that other people would be looking into that. And ultimately that'll change your career path and you need to start thinking about your life. So it was like an in-between of the ultimatum was basically, I knew that if I didn't get my shit together, I knew, you know, I was going to make change.
You were going to make a change?
I had to make a change or they was going to make a change for me.
You, right.
Right.
But it was an indirect kind of thing. It wasn't directly at you. It was at everybody kind of, or no?
No.
Was it you directly?
Directly to me.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah.
Because it was starting to be a trend.
What were you doing? Come on, let's get to it. What were you doing?
No, it was more like not making excuses of why I couldn't come to work or just want to hang out because the way I grew up, I couldn't really go out and stuff like that. And I didn't really have a childhood. So once I was on my own, it was like hanging out, partying type deal. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of live my life.
What age were you when you actually went on your own?
18.
Oh, so so that's an adult. But you said
adults, sheltered adults. Like,
oh, you didn't have any experience.
Yes,
like they kept you
right.
Yeah, your mom and dad?
I could barely even go outside.
Yeah, mom and dad.
Yeah, mom and dad.
Military family.
Military background. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Damn. So you was one of them sheltered ones. So
yeah.
So when you got out,
I got out.
You got out. I talk about that balance, man.
Yeah.
I talk about balance in the foundation. Like, you gotta be able to give them and install in your children what they need and let them go out in the world, and they gotta be able to bump them bruises and scrapes while you still have some type of counsel, some type of leadership, you know, like meaning I can go back to my parents and compare it to me being 18, 19, I got to deal with real world consequences.
Yeah. But see, I wasn't raised like that. I was more just strict, but not explaining why, you know what I'm saying? So I had to learn on my own. Of course, you know, everybody, you know, well, for the most part, you know, right from wrong. Everybody know right from wrong. So I had to instill that and know that, hey, you know, you can't go one way, you know, you're going to get in trouble, basically. So I had to like realize and learn on my own different things. So I wouldn't say they directly instilled it to me because they didn't give direction as to why.
Mm-hmm. Right. I agree with that. So
I feel like I had to like grow up on my own and learn from life experiences, basically. But we try to, and I didn't even think about it like that, but just try to, you know, of course, instill right from wrong and telling the kids of the, you know, the consequences for stuff that they do.
If you didn't tell them, do you think they would still know?
Oh, of course they would know, just because they know right from wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Still know the rules of the house and everything else.
Right.
But you got to take, I guess, whatever your action is, that's real world stuff. The kids, I always tell them that, you know, you can try to hide it and stuff if you want, but we are the ones that's going to be there to have to help you get out of this situation.
And be thankful that y'all are there.
Yeah.
Because so many children don't have that, like at all, that type of structure, that just type of, you know, resource. Mm-hmm. I say it that way too. So, yeah. So when have you ever made the first move?
What do you mean?
Uh-huh. I'm super vague over here. I'm super vague. Wherever your mind went. Huh?
Wait.
I'm super vague. Come on now. Talk to me.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. Let's get to it. What's that situation you laughing about? Come on. Talk about that one. The one you keep checking.
No, I'm just laughing at.
Because it's a Rolodex of stuff like that just went down your mind.
Pinball just going back and forth. My mind is real trippy right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just use an example for me and my relationship. Dang, no, I can't even say that because I wasn't the one that was serious first.
But did you do the approaching first?
Yes. Okay.
Don't run from it.
No,
don't run from it.
I was just, because I'm thinking of different instances within the relationship. So I would just say that once I was serious, I was direct with it by letting him know. No.
Gave an ultimatum.
No ultimatum.
All right, good.
No, I was laughing because, and then everything we shared that night, because we was out at a club and was trying to talk and, drinking and stuff like that. And the next day he couldn't remember. He couldn't even remember that we had made it official.
Yeah. Alcohol involved. Cause see, like, this one of them nights. But okay. It ain't, so when you say stuff like that, though, it's not like he was trying to renege. It's just, I can't remember that shit.
Yeah. And it's something we laugh about it now.
Uh-huh.
But no, I was going to, he made the first move because when I met him, he was like, "You going to be my wife."
Okay. All right. So, well, can that one really count then as a you making the first move? Because if he did that.
No, he did. But I meant like as far as taking a risk.
Okay.
Because I was scared to jump into, like a relationship like that fast and serious.
A committed relationship? Oh, okay.
Coming from being divorced.
Mm-hmm. Okay. See, so, but we were only talking about just the first move. And I was really just kind of questioning if you really actually made the first move in the relationship. Because everything you just told me, it sounds like he saw what he wanted and he actually did it.
Yeah, he did.
So you played a role in it, but that ain't really on you. So I need a first move from you.
I don't know about what.
See, it's the stuff you don't want to talk about. This is hilarious. She got moves. She done made. Yeah. You done been a player for life. That's what it is.
Okay. Sexual. I made my first move on another female before.
Okay. How'd you know that you could?
It was the more kind of flirtiness going back and forth a little. You know how, just like with a man and a woman, you might say sly stuff. Mm-hmm. Stuff like that. A little touchy-feely here and there.
She was the girly type or the guy type?
Oh, girly type.
You said that matter-of-factly, like, you're not even attracted to the other side.
I'm not.
Okay, so yeah, if you want a girl, you want a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't no point in getting a girl to look like, okay. I get that. Well, how'd it go? Like, just talk me through it. Cause I know you might have, well, not know, but I feel like you might have had some butterflies. If it's your first time doing something like that, well, you mustered up some courage or you plotted on it. You knew this shit was going to happen.
No, I didn't know. It was just like I said, like little comments here and there. And then just like sly stuff. You wouldn't be saying that if such and such, like little sly comments. And you like, well, a normal person, you be like, what the hell did you just say? It was just like playful back and forth. Then we talked a little bit over, what was it on email? One day we just talked about it. And then, or she actually I had that experience before. I said no. She said she hadn't either, but I didn't believe it. Didn't believe that.
Oh, why would she lie? What would make her lie to you? Or what would make you feel like she lied to you?
Maybe to make me feel comfortable. I don't know.
Well, you did say this your first time hitting on a woman, but was that your first time, like encountering a woman?
Yes.
Okay. So man, first time all the way around. Mm-hmm. You really want her, huh? Mm-hmm.
I think just because of the playfulness, like I said, that it might have made me feel comfortable enough to even want to try something like that. Yeah. And of course, alcohol helped with the situation.
Interesting. Okay. Well, my mind racing. When you tell me stuff like this, y'all flirted, you seen her. What she look like? Let's start there. If you had to describe her, what she look like?
She was light skinned. She was bigger than me. Mm-hmm. So she had the big booty, the titties. Mm-hmm. She was big breasted. Very feminine.
Why'd you want to make her the first? Like, that's the first one. Like, that's important.
But I didn't even think about it like that.
Oh, really?
I didn't.
Yeah, it was like, I'm just going to do this shit.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. But yeah, I didn't think about it like that.
Well, where'd the urge come from?
Like I said, I think it was just the playfulness. Like,
wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm being clear with my question then, because I know what you're saying. Now, this is something that you've done, like, as an adult. Was there ever anything lingering? There ever anything in your head where it was like, I think I just like girls, is what I'm trying to say. Like, or is it like it was this particular woman that brought it out of you?
No. That was that particular woman that made me not think about it, but want to make a move is what I'm saying.
All right. So from the flirting and the initial, like how long before y'all actually like got something done?
Oh, it was a while. And she was married at the time.
Were you?
I was.
Okay. So everybody knew. Her side didn't know?
Her side eventually knew.
Okay. Your side didn't know?
No.
Still don't?
No.
Okay. All right. Understand that. All right.
And this was from my first marriage.
Okay. Oh, so this, damn. You were young. Mm-hmm. She was older than you?
Maybe a year or two.
Oh, so y'all in the same range. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Right? No cougar action. Mm-mm. Okay. Well, I mean, you seen something, you liked it, you did it. I mean, I ain't mad at that. But I was really just trying to get at the fact of, was it already in you, or it was that woman and you felt you kind of was like, she kind of brought something at you, like the way y'all was flirting and it felt good, so you went with it.
It was one of those things that I would say maybe it came in my mind before, but.
Nah, I know, but I ain't letting you get off the hook like that though, because I mean, you brought it up. So you said a while, like that's so, see, I know I'm vague with my questions, but you vague with your answers. Like y'all flirting, y'all kicking it. What's the timeline? How long it took for her to get them draws?
No, it was months or longer. Cause it was like to the point where then she would start like, she would actually like really flirt. You know what I'm saying? And then her husband tried to talk to me before. Yeah. And I told him I didn't feel comfortable with that. He told me that she wanted to have a threesome. Mm-hmm. And I told him I didn't feel comfortable with that because she was crazy. Like she was really, really jealous.
Yeah. You saw
she was
signs.
Really, yeah. I knew, no. I knew that from jump with like him and other people.
Okay.
So I knew that she was like really jealous over him. So I didn't want no part of that. So that's how he knew, and he was okay with the situation.
You know, like I'm gonna interject myself in this a little bit because I'm thinking about my situation. And if I found out that my lady like was into other ladies and she had something going on and didn't tell me, I would be upset that she didn't tell me. That's the thing. Like, don't lie to me. Don't omit shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it open, like, and keep everybody to where they can have their own options. Yeah. Now, once I do find out, and I now want to meet this person who got your attention and got you all wrapped up, all enthralled in this little throuple. So I need to meet her. And then if she is anything like you just described, yeah, we might be able to like do something around to something like what I mean is I ain't necessarily gotta get involved, but you know, nigga could watch, nigga, you know what I'm saying? We could hang out, like, and you know.
I didn't have a relationship like that.
Oh. Super Lemon Haze is a little different.
Yeah.
Good way, bad way.
Good way.
Yeah.
I didn't feel comfortable telling my husband that.
Type of person he is.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wouldn't even say, I wouldn't know how he would react. I don't know if he would be judgy. I mean, I really wouldn't know. But I just didn't trust him with that information. Okay. Yeah, he wouldn't have been involved. Yeah.
It sounded like you was checked out on him.
He was, and I guess that was another reason why that would have been an option for me because he was doing stuff like I didn't find out about it till later. Yeah, that was a waste of like 10 years.
Damn. Okay. See, when I hear that, this is my response to that. Okay. So did you make that mistake again after that relationship with him? Meaning, yeah, did you learn from that relationship or did you kind of repeat that same pattern again?
Oh, no, because I had a different partner.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So then it's not a waste. You may see it that way, but you had to get a lesson out of that.
Oh,
it took some maybe a waste of time, I guess, from your years and youth and all that stuff. But if you learned from it and you didn't repeat that.
I definitely learned from it. I'm not the same person.
And you did better going forward.
Right. I'm not the same person.
So then that's all. Just trying to catch that. Okay. I get that. The partner that you have now though, would you feel more comfortable if that was a situation?
Oh yeah. He knows everything about me.
Oh, excuse me. So this is continued. That was just the intro. It didn't stop after that.
Yeah, that was the intro.
All right. So, all right. You got rid of her. Did you get your new one? You got your new boo after that?
Yeah, like years later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Years later.
Did she turn you off from girls for a while?
Oh, no.
That
Not
experience
even.
thing?
No.
That's
I mean, we still
experience.
friends to this. Yeah, we're still friends to this day.
And that never come up? That never that kind of...
Yeah.
Come back, you said she was flirting.
Yeah.
So it's hard to turn that off.
I kind of, after it happened a few times, I turned it off. Like I just took it back to just a, friendship.
Damn. So you had the control. You was the dominant one in the relationship.
No. Actually, no.
So how was you able to do that?
Because she was too much for me. Like she started to be really clingy and like a man want to come over for sex, and that's not what I wanted. Like that was okay occasionally, but no, so I had to go cut that off, and I wasn't interested anymore.
And when y'all done. That's one thing I realized with women over the years. Like, so.
Well, kind of, sort of. It happened again years later.
Okay, because you wanted it to.
Yeah. But then that was it.
Right.
Like,
you still in control.
Yeah. But I meant like with the same person.
I know what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about. We on the same page.
Okay. But yeah, you're right. Only because I wanted it to. Right.
Man, when you into him, you into him. And then when you ain't, you ain't. And, if I want to pick it up, I will. Okay. That's interesting. Well, I got the last one for you then. Shit. Let's get to it. So, and you can't cheat this one. Don't try to dodge this one. You very evasive. I see that. This is a tactic they teach y'all. Let's discuss something in your life that you just can't seem to get over or maybe like push through. But this even as time passes, this ain't that, day-to-day shit. It could be, but damn, why this shit keep happening?
That's a heavy one for me. That takes me back to my childhood that I still have to deal with. The guy who I thought was my father, I found out years later that he wasn't my father.
You said years later.
Yeah.
How old were you when you found out he wasn't your father?
I was in my 30s, late 20s, 30s.
So all your life, you thought one man was
my father.
I'll shut up. Go ahead.
And I was molested by my father.
Him.
So my whole life, even as a kid, like I've always had to grow up. Felt like I was adult at an early age.
It's forced you to grow up fast.
Yeah, it forced me to grow up fast, but I always had to question, like, even as a kid, like, how could a father do that to his daughter? So then when we fast forward to find out that he wasn't my father, that was a slap in the face, because then I'm like, well, okay, they answered the question. He taking advantage of a situation because I'm not he knew I wasn't his daughter.
He knew that?
Yeah, he knew that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
How old were you? Like you were like.
I don't remember the age, but I'm thinking maybe 7. I mean, I just remember like, certain aspects of different things.
Okay.
And, I remember I was a kid.
Right. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
You were a child, man.
So I, have to deal with and question all the time. Like, no, my mom didn't know what was going on. Like questioning, like how, like just thinking like how my life would have been different if I would have known that. Because me as a kid trying to protect my family and think, well, if I tell them my dad going to jail, where are we going to live? Are we going to have to go to foster care? Thinking about all that stuff. And I have to think, my mom, like trying to forgive her for putting, like my life could have been totally different if I maybe have had the knowledge that wasn't really my dad. or something. Maybe it'd have been easier for me to say something.
Yeah. Do you know why they didn't tell you? Like, have you ever had that conversation with your mom?
You know, my mom she's really sensitive. And so what I always struggle with is hurting other people's feelings. Like, but at the same time, like, why should I care about their feelings and nobody took in consideration mine?
Well, and that's the word I was going to use for you, like consideration. You've displayed that many times since you've even been here in my little space, you know, like it seems like that's in your nature. That's like to your core. That's who you are. It'd be hard for you to turn that off. Like you could if you see it as a problem. Like if you truly see it as a problem, but then damn, being considerate, maybe it's because I'm too considerate and I'm not so considerate of my own feelings in those situations.
Like when I get really upset, I can just either like, if like we was face to face, that's something I would probably scream out or just had it come, maybe, you know, depending on how mad I was, I think I would be able to express it. Yeah. But then when you know, even if I was to write a letter, I'm sure I could get everything out. But I'll be mindful of her feelings and, you know, she's all alone, like, you know, and I know she'll feel like people turning on her and, you know, blaming her for everything and all this other stuff. And
so when I hear that, I'm in the mode of when you're writing it like that, express it. Express exactly what you just said. Cause that's, you're concerned for her, right? And you're saying it, but I'm also in the same message saying, I'm not doing this to you. This is an observation and I need to express my feelings. So don't take it as woo, 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 you know what I'm saying? Everything you can express yourself that way. And now it's up to that person to take it how they take it. But you put those words down like, look, I'm not here to harm or offend in any kind of way. But this is on my heart. This is what I've noticed. And I want to talk about it. Can we at least meet somewhere? Like meet me halfway on this or like. Yeah.
I'll just be so nervous when I'm hurt her feelings.
Yeah.
And she don't have nobody, so.
Yeah. Do you feel like she takes advantage of that with you?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I just hate it too when she'll be ready to tell me everybody else's business in the family and can't tell me the truth about, you know, stuff like that. Yeah.
Real stuff that matters.
Yeah.
But now you've known her all your life. And is that her, like that's her personality or no?
No.
No?
Cause this is like, that was like something that's like the most serious thing that, you know, was, you know, nothing like that has ever happened, you know, like to that bad. So I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah.
She's just a real sweet person.
It's hard though. Cause like you want to talk to them though. You want to talk to these are people who are close to you, people you love. And something that's so intimate like that, you can't really even talk to that person about it.
Yeah.
And that's the person who give you your answers.
And then my dad, so I actually met my real father.
How did that even happen?
I asked her about it jokingly one day.
Okay.
And,
no smoke, girl.
Yeah, I was just moving. And I asked about like, what was his name?
Gotcha.
And she told me his name and I was trying to find him on Facebook and I got really irritated because every person I kept finding, I'm like sending her a screenshot. Like, is this person? She's like, nope, that's not him. Nope, that's not him. Nope, that's not him. And I just got really angry. And, she started trying to do research on her own to, you know, get in contact with him.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Meet me halfway. You see, I'm putting in the effort. You know, you probably could get it faster than I could. If anybody could, you could. So, okay. Now, did her efforts help?
In the beginning, this is the second time. I only asked about him twice after I found out. When she told me that he wasn't my father, the other guy wasn't my father. Eventually, I think maybe a couple of days later when we talked again, she told me his name. No, she didn't tell me his name. She just said, I know who your dad is or whatever. And we never talked about it no more until the next time I made a joke about it again. About, you know, like, is this him? This picture? And she reached out, but I didn't know she reached out. And when she reached out, she got a hold of his son. And she explained the situation. And the son remembered her from when he was a kid.
Mm.
And he said he was going to give him the message. And he never called.
Okay.
So then fast forward again, I think I might have mentioned it again. And so she tried to do some research again, called out. And this time when she called, my dad answered the phone. And when she said her name, he knew exactly. I think he recognized her voice.
Mm-hmm.
And they was talking or whatever. And I guess she explained the situation. And he agreed to do a DNA test. He wanted to talk to me. But I didn't want to talk to him because I was like, I just didn't know what to say. I don't.
You were looking for him though.
Yeah.
But then that reality hit. You didn't want to say, because is it that you wanted to make sure that they confirmed that he was your father before you talked to him, or what's going on?
I guess I was just like, I'm like, okay, like I don't want to talk to him. Like I didn't want to talk to him at the time. Because I didn't really have anything to say. Maybe I just wasn't ready at the moment. Or I wanted to be maybe a face-to-face conversation. I don't know. I guess I didn't think it all the way through. But then we did end up having a DNA test. And yeah, he was my dad. And he lived he lived in the same area.
So did he know you exist? That's one thing. And also, when you had the DNA test, was that the first time you actually physically saw him? That's what I want to know. So yeah, was he surprised that he even had a daughter? That's what that type of shit. Or he kind of suspected you was around, but didn't jump at it.
So when I finally did talk to him, we had actually arranged to meet. I was going to fly home and meet him or whatever. Then we was going to do the DNA test. Well, his mom, and I think it was going to be like, I was going to come home in like 3 weeks or something like that. Well, his mom, I guess, talked to him and told him, let's not waste nobody's time. How about you do DNA test here? She can do hers there. And that's how I guess what he basically said. And that way we'll know for sure, that way by the time you come, whatever. So that's what he did. He paid for me to get it done. And he did it in his location. And then they sent him he paid for it. And they sent him the results. And then he called me and told me.
Throughout this process, did it feel like he was excited? Like he wanted you to be his daughter? Before the results came in?
I didn't really talk to him no more.
Damn.
Until I went home. Oh no, until he called to tell me the results. Because they wouldn't give me the results. I'm guessing maybe because he paid for it. I don't know.
Now, does he know about your other father and what he did?
I don't think we had that conversation, but I'm sure he knows about it because I talked to his sisters. So I'm sure because he got one sister that just can't keep a secret.
Right. Did your mom stay with that dude even after?
No.
Okay.
When she told me that he wasn't my father, she had already left him then. Oh, when you was asking about, when I was saying about my mom, like me forgiving her, like I said, I know she didn't know what happened to me. But the way I found out he wasn't my dad was, that's okay. He wasn't your daddy anyway.
That's what you hit me with?
Yes. And I'm like, what?
That's what the fuck you come up with right now? Like, I'm pouring my heart out trying to tell you some shit. And that's how you tell me that this man ain't my daddy?
That's me finding. So I found out. I found out that he had been beating on her. And she went to go to a women's shelter. Mm-hmm. So he was looking for her. Mm-hmm. So she just like, don't give out my information. And all this other stuff. But yeah, he was looking for her. And she made a big deal. I mean, the way she said it is what I have to, sometimes ask myself, like, I think she was so caught up in what I told her that was her first wording, but that's not what she meant. So the battle that I have with her is like my anger is something that she probably don't even realize I'm angry with her about, or that she said it. I realize that, but at the same time, that's hard. That's a hard statement to forgive. You know what I'm saying? So when you ask that question, like something I struggle with and I keep coming back to, and I always ask myself why.
Because in my professional opinion, you won't confront it. That's why you're still concerned about her feelings, but you need to heal. And if you keep it pent up, how can you ever heal? How can you ever start the process of healing?
I know. I do know that because, and I don't just get mad at the situation. When I'm an Aquarius, so when I get upset, like I hold a lot in, and when I get upset, like I could go from 0 to 100 quick,
right.
And all my anger comes from everything, childhood. So when I get angry, I have a mouth, and all my anger comes out, and that's like I could be mad because you didn't turn off the light,
but that's because everything built up to that.
So all my anger, like all the anger in the world,
right?
You get it,
the wrath of Meek.
Yes. Shit. And so I understand it now, because I used to be a hothead. I've been told before that I'm a mean person when I get angry.
Yeah.
So I know that, and so I'm mindful. Sometimes I slip up, but in the midst of me slipping up, I recognize that and tone it down.
Now you done told me that. I gotta see this. Yeah, I gotta go to the library. All right, so here, read the title for me.
The Hidden Power of Everyday Things.
Mm-hmm. And I pulled that out because of just what you said. Like, what I'm hearing with you is like it's all one way. It's like it's not a lot of balance. So, because you can be like really nice and really considerate and really, you know, but then you also can be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll give it to him, but if we kind of was center, we could still give it to him,
right,
with the consideration.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which they might be able to receive that a little bit more. You know, they like, if I'm still mad because of what you did, but I'm considerate of your feelings when I'm still giving you that.
I definitely try to tone it down.
So I'm bringing you this out for a reason. Birthday? What's your date?
January
what?
29th.
I could be wrong, but I can almost guarantee this is going to be you. I haven't been wrong yet. Yeah. Just peruse it and see if any of that rings true to you.
This one says, you may know what people are about to say before they even open their mouths. Although strongly attached to your own ideas, you are open to what others have to say.
I think that's you, but I don't know. What do you think? I think that's you.
That. I agree with that.
Let me tell you why I say that too, though. I'm not the easiest person to get along with. Also, people don't digest me well everywhere I go. You know, like certain people like me, some people don't. I'm cool with all of that. When I met you, I was able to still be my opinionated self, talk my shit, listen to you. We go back and forth, and no feathers get ruffled, no nothing. It's just like, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
I rarely get that. Like, and I'm mindful of other people's feelings. Like, but I'm gonna say what I want to say,
right,
you know, but I'm still like, you know, soften it up a little bit. Don't be so rigid. So over there and everything, man, it was cool. And that right there to me rings true. That whole little message, what you just read, to me, that's your personality, part of your personality.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you keyed in on that is what I'm getting at. My roundabout way of saying it.
I usually mesh well with everybody. I mean, if I don't like you or something, I don't easily get offended. But if I don't like you, it means you didn't really did something. But I try to just, even if it's a bad kind of like situation or something, I always, or something just something negative, I could always see the positive out of a person.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I kind of let things go.
That's a beautiful spirit, in my opinion.
Yeah, it says you have a particular talent for letting light into dark places. And I had to do that because of the way I was brought up. I always try to get something positive out of a situation. And I even forgive people. I always try, like, if somebody constantly doing the same thing, I'm like, no, they gonna get it this time because they took this class or they did this. No, they gonna do it. Like, I try not to, give up on people.
Yeah. Give them a lot of benefit. Do you expect it in return, though?
Yeah, I would hope so.
What happens when you don't get it? Because you give it constantly. Well, seems like consistently. What happens when you don't get it?
I mean, eventually I'll say something, or I'll just, because I'm thinking of, it depends on who it is. Yeah. How comfortable I feel saying something. Or if I'm trying to maybe avoid confrontation, I'll just disappear.
Minimize that contact. And
because I also know it's a small world. I don't like to burn bridges. I mean, you never know if you're going to meet somebody, need that person again. I'll just rather disappear. I don't know if that might not be good either, but it'll be enough to, if I have to see you all the time, it'll be enough for us just to speak and keep it moving.
Yeah, keep it cordial.
Right. Instead of burning bridges.
Yeah.
It's talking about my ability to nurture and encourage growth in others. It said I would be comfortable living on a farm. My little house. That's me. That's funny.
Are you a nurturer?
I think so. I'm always caring about other people. Trying to make sure people are comfortable. And just, I always try to treat others how, I want to be treated. I have to read on Taurus. It says the full value of this day corresponds to the energies of the negative aspects of Taurus.
I think that when you have a sign, you have other signs that are connected to your sign. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what they're saying. So even though you're, what does it say, an Aquarius, you have traits from Taurus, but you have the negative traits from Taurus. And Taurus are strong. They bullheaded. They man, Taurus, they got some good characteristics too. Don't get it twisted, but they're notoriously known for, that.
This may make a person, no, I don't know what this say.
They strong now.
Taciturn or whatever that is. Stubborn and occasionally unenthusiastic.
What did I just say? Bullheaded. Yes. All I'm telling you.
It says you can counter this energy by carrying an iron object in your pocket. And wearing moonshine jewelry. Okay, I have been buying. When I go to the markets, I'll be buying these different stones and these big bracelets. They got these big charms.
So now you know.
Yeah.
Okay. You see what you are drawn to, what you're attracted to. Didn't even know, but it's in you. That's your essence.
That's pretty cool. Because then that takes me back to how I said I've learned to tone it down. I've learned to be mindful of when I'm being stubborn and bullheaded. And it says my magical numbers is 3 and 2. Now, my favorite number is 3. I'm always drawn to 3 and 7. It says the 29th of the first month reduces to 3.
Now, without you knowing all this, you said that's your favorite number?
3.
That's crazy. Okay, break it down. Go ahead.
This says 3 signifies creative self-expression. My husband would laugh at this. You excel at storytelling and recreating an event in a dramatic and humorous way. The world's a stage and you have the ability to transform images. Now I'm gonna hold that for a second because I'm at the age, and I told you I'll be forgetting stuff. Okay. And so when me and my husband are going back and forth in the argument, he'd be like, tell me what happened. And I'll break down the story and he say, oh my God, you just made up a whole nother story. He say, that is not what happened.
It happened up here like that.
And he said, you just made that up. And what I think I've done is I pieced together stories over a while. I'm telling you, I will like forget, but it'll be stuff like that has happened to us, like in our relationship. And I will tell a whole nother story. I don't know where it goes. I just started doing that recently.
Damn.
He'd be like, oh my God, you just made up a complete story and now you trying to start an argument.
Yeah, that would be hilarious to me. I'm sorry. I would have to laugh. I'd be like, right, this is hilarious.
Oh my God.
I'll have to start recording you, man.
Yes, and I just laugh when he'll tell me what happened. I say, you are right. Oh my God. I was like, I don't know where it came from. Okay, here's another. It says, it said when it was saying the world's a stage and you have the ability to transform images. Mm-hmm. It say, imagine you hold a flag with the embroidered image of a falcon. By waving the flag, you can make the falcon fly. I make the most, make the most of things. Be able to take a stand, but take care to choose your battles wisely. I do, because I always think of the consequences of my actions.
Mm-hmm. Now, see, okay, I'm going to break it down. So who taught you that? Like, where'd you learn that? You didn't always know to take responsibility for your actions. Well, who's that person that's responsible or that, what's responsible for you knowing that?
I don't know where I got it from. Cause I told you I don't say I was taught that.
Damn. All right.
Because the whole time growing up, I have different set of lenses on. Like, I know what was done on me as a child was wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you just know right from wrong. I know there's consequences. So I don't want to get in trouble. You know, I always think like if I do this, I can lose my job. If I do this, I can go to jail. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I always think of the consequences. So I've always been like that. But then sometimes you might be like, fuck it.
Yeah, but you make it a conscious decision and you know that that's what I'm doing at this time.
Right. I know what I'm doing this time and I'm just going to have to take the consequences.
I get that. Yeah. Well, you're a big girl today.
Many victories, when it was saying be able to take a stand, but take care to choose your battles wisely. Many victories are empty and broken hearts are not easily mended. I interpret that as I don't forgive easily, whereas broken hearts are not easily mended. Like when I'm done, I'm done.
I hear you. I got another interpretation of that. You tell me what you think.
Okay.
I'm going off what you've told me from tonight. All right. When you told me how you're very considerate of others and their feelings on one side, but you also admitted that you do keep a lot of things in. And then the slightest thing will make you like snap, right? It'll make you like go off. I think that's what it's talking about in the sense of that's a battle that right now you don't really need to do. And then you're going to hurt a lot of people's feelings in that.
Right. Okay.
Right.
I agree with that.
And then, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm really getting at. It's just they're not easy. Just because you know that about yourself, you finna go and do that to them, but they gonna receive it how they receive it. And now they might be hurt and they know that's you, but that's still hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then mended hearts, you know, that broken stuff or whatever. It ain't easy. Like that's kind of how I took it from what you told me, if that applies to you. I could be wrong, but you know, and that's why this is up for interpretation.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Love this book. My shit the same way. I read it all, you know, I give it to everybody. Well, Tamika, I appreciate you doing this with me.
No problem.
I do have to ask you, what do you call me? How do you know me? I ask everybody that at the end of my shows. So, you know.
I call you E-Dub or just E. You don't like being called E-Dub, right?
Nah,
that's right. Cause okay, you know what? That's where I get E from. Cause I think we had that conversation and I remember that. And so I just call you E. Cause I don't want to be disrespectful for something that you don't like.
And, you know, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. So these days I'm going by Eric because that's my name and that's when I called you. That's what I said.
Okay.
My name Eric, but everybody who know me gonna call me whatever they call me. And that's why I like to end my shows this way because I talk to so many different people and I'm gonna get all them names out. I'm flushing all them names out. And also I never introduce myself. I always talk about you. First thing I said was your name, when we started. So no one ever knows who I am.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's how it is.
But now that I know that you like to be called by Eric,
yeah,
that's what I'm gonna call you.
But you can call me what you feel, but yes, I appreciate that. And I respect that. So yeah, let's leave it at that. But, E-Dub. So that's the original name though. That's like my original nickname is E-Dub. And then it got shortened to Dub. But I was even making music back in the day. I was doing like kind of E-Dub little thing at first. And then I switched it to Dub. Then I dropped that and went to something else. But, yeah, that's interesting. E-Dub. That took me back right there. All right. Bet. Thank you.
No problem. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah. Enjoyed you coming. Hope I didn't get you too high or nothing like that,
I'm good. I feel like you said, when you leave, you're going to feel better than when you came.
Hey! I like that. Yes, ma'am. All right. Turn your mic up.
Man, put the eighth down and come solve these problems.
Understand I don't know y'all. Remember, I love everybody. I am not your licensed therapist, and nothing shared on this podcast should be taken as medical, mental health, or legal advice. The discussions we have here are for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. We engage in open, honest conversations, sometimes including the mindful use of cannabis in a therapeutic setting. So kick back, take what resonates, and remember, always consult your own licensed professional for personalized guidance.